Props rigging. Like everything else, props will need some rigging as well. You're going to have to think of how the props will be moving in the animation stage to give them the appropriate controllers that they need. Every prop for your film needs at least one controller. Even if it's just a plate on a table or something, you need at least one controller where your hand controls are going to interact with the prop. It's better to animate the controller rather than the object itself. Object keyframes are usually done in object mode, while controllers are animated in pose mode, so it's better to separate the two. Simple prop controller rigs can be just one controller to move a ball or a box. Some props can be a bit more complex. For example, if I say you have a guard standing and he's holding a spear, that spear is usually planted on the floor. So for those controllers, you're going to need one controller where the hand will be placed. You'll need another controller on the butt end of the spear that will act as a pivot on the floor. It'll be easier to animate a standing spear while the guard moves around this way. You'll also need a master controller as a parent for all of these controllers. Then what if I say you got yourself some kind of a cool transforming sword? That's very interesting. You'll definitely want to animate when it transforms. Each transforming part needs a controller for that. Maybe you can add a few bones on the blade, so it does a little smear frame when you swing and swoosh it around, you know? The scabbard will also need controllers. And does that scabbard have a belt to hold it around the torso or hips? Then each part of that belt needs a controller to fit it snugly on your character. Just think, what would an animator need for these props to be used? And you can devise ways to make that happen.